Wow.
He's undefeated in this building.
4 years in the Jimmy V. Wow, that's got to be an all-time record in this game. But no, that's pretty good. And he was pretty good tonight.
You know, Marcus talked about how, this is obviously a really good win, but it's not all that this team wants. What does it mean, though, to get where you do once again?
I think it's nice to play in big games that are a little different. There's a lot of big games in the league. They're all big. But this, when you play in a marquee event, it's got a different oomph to it. It's got a different pop to it. And you have to know if you can get to that level. And you have to know, you're playing a great opponent in a neutral site, and that's what these games bring to it. And this is one game now, but it's against a ranked opponent, so it's going to be a quad one game. But it's nice to know internally that our team we can get to that.
Does it mean something too that it's not like they played poorly? They played well and you still beat them. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? They scored well.
I'll look at the downside of that is we didn't guard them, but I know how good they are offensively, and I've said it, they're the best passing team I've seen, and they just share it. They don't turn it over, and they all shoot it, and that's lethal. I'm really proud of the fact of how connected I know that team is, and how many practices that's so unique, and to have them all together, and then go beat them. Shows a lot of growth from our Marquette game, and I'm excited about that.
You talked about defense traveling, but somebody put some offense in the luggage too. Maybe 98.
It helped. Again, we made some nice adjustments over our break in terms of practicing, and they picked up full court, and tonight it was just Marcus 3 or 4 times just driving the ball full length of the court and shooting a layup. Like I said, we've got multiple ball handlers: Ty, Terrence, Marcus, Coleman, and we can exploit any of that based on matchup.
At one point, he just shrugs towards the bench. Have you seen him that high even in practice at some point?
Yeah, Marcus talks a lot of shit. All right, trash, excuse me. Don't put that on, please. Marcus talks a lot of noise. He can go. But yeah, we've seen that in practice. That's why I know it's a matter of just it's when it was coming. It's hard. People don't understand how hard it is to come to a new system because it's just different. You lose your comfort zone, and now he's finding his comfort zone. Nobody works harder than him. So good things happen to those who work hard, and I still say the best is yet to come with him because he can really shoot it as well.
His three best games are Marquette, Rutgers, and Florida Atlantic. What does that say?
Yeah, he gets up for big games. I got to do a better job of him in games we're supposed to win, right? So, no, I think it speaks to his competitive spirit, and his confidence, and there's a mental focus that happens, and that's why it's really nice to know that he can elevate.
Coleman's 3 came at a pretty big time, but just for him to see one go in, like how much could that help him just to have that rhythm?
Coleman's got a knack, and for him to hit it down the stretch, game on the line, hit his free throws, and we expect that. But it's still, when you've been out a little bit, and you missed 2.5 weeks, and it's really nice to see that. And we went to it. We went to the pick and pop with him, with Rod in, and so it was nice to see him knock that in.
Marcus and Justin played in a lot of basketball games, but maybe not very many with that many eyeballs or that big bright of lights. Did you learn anything about those two in terms of how they can handle that?
Not afraid. It's that simple. You're not afraid. You're not afraid to go play. The game's played on the court, no matter how many eyeballs or whatever. And some guys get a little fearful, a little nervous, and those guys don't. And Saturday's another challenge in front of a lot of eyeballs there as well. But tonight they were exceptional. Thanks, guys.
Thanks.